My dear Bagginses and Buffins, Tooks and Brandybooks, Grubs, Chubs, Hornblowers, Bulgars, Brace Girdles and Proudfoots, my name is Andy from the channel Andy's Take, and today I have the honor of delivering a very special message on behalf of the Dawnless Days developer team. The Dawnless Days mod for Attila will finally release on December 12, 2025. Not only that, but you can expect a host of video content from various creators, including myself, in the days leading up to release. And if you haven't watched it yet, make sure to check out the mod's official release trailer on the channel. In addition, even though the Dawnless Days is readying up for the full 1.0 release, that is by no means the end of the story. And if you can in any way help with 3D model development, or if you believe you can contribute to the project in a passionate and meaningful way, even learning on the job, the team would love to hear from you. And you can make yourself heard in the Dawnless Days Discord server today. 2 long years have passed since we showcased the campaign map for the first time, which was indeed a true watershed moment for the project. That should give you a rough timeline. Campaign development started precisely in 2023, once the tool to modify the map for the AI became available. In December, the first showcase came out, and now, precisely 2 years later, we're moments away from release. But why have things taken so long, since the Dawnless Days is after all older than 2023? And what can you expect in this release? For starters, let us remember that modding is of course different from regular game development, in that engines need to be understood and learned without proper tools or free access. Modders are, after all, just fans like you and me, working on their projects in their spare time, all without demanding a single cent for their work. As such, timelines or planned dates are tough to predict or to stick to. Secondly, let us talk about the modding tool for the campaign itself. This became available only in 2023, a few months before the time of the first campaign preview's release. Before that, the team was only changing campaign visuals on a surface level, which means that once the new tool became available, it was clear that everything needed to be redone. Similarly, while the team had developed lots of ideas on the campaign before they could actually begin working on it, many of these had to be reworked or cut entirely, once it was seen that they were impossible to implement, too heavy on the scripting, or that they just didn't work with the AI. One example of this is the location of Osgiliath, which in the first iteration were split up in 2 cities. But this was something the AI did not like, and it performed weirdly because of it, forcing the team to redo that part of the map and unify Osgiliath into one city. Because of the time the mod's development demanded, a poll was made in the Discord asking the players what they would prefer, to wait longer for a more complete version or the release of a work-in-progress one, yet one that has strong foundations and offers a strong core experience. You chose the latter, which is why the mod's 1.0 version is releasing in a beta. Do not be afraid, however, the mod is missing some things, but it is a very complete experience from start to finish. And yes, this does mean that the mod will, for now, be lacking some features, such as a few iconic maps and generic settlements, Erebor in its entirety, and generally more playable factions and additional unique mechanics. All of these will absolutely come in due time, release by release. The decision to release sooner rather than later is twofold. First, the team is extremely excited to hear what you think of the experience they have made over the past years, and a larger player base will allow for faster bug fixing and identification of areas of improvement. As such, the player feedback will be instrumental to future developments. And number 2, because the team cannot do it all alone. Attila is an old game, and because the team is cautious about donations and financial aid due to the IP, it's tough to be competitive in a modding environment where other teams actively pay their developers through various means. As such, their hope is that the mod's release will spark motivation in the community, create a more active environment, and bring new blood to the team, following in the footsteps of Medieval 2's Third Age mod. They will of course continue to write player guides and help modders create their own submods for the main version, in order to lay the foundations for a Lord of the Rings experience you will love for years and perhaps decades to come. The team is incredibly proud of what it has accomplished, and even if there's more work to do, we cannot wait for you all to experience Middle-earth in arguably its most beautiful, detailed, and epic iteration yet in the first release version of the Dawnless Days. Keep also in mind that TDD will be delivering hotfixes throughout December and January, while also taking a bit of much needed rest after this release. In the future, updates will revolve around releasing new and individual factions such as Lórien and Gundabad, and eventually yes, even Erebor. And lastly, for a unique deep dive into the Dawnless Days and what you can expect for release, make sure to tune into my own channel, Andy's Take, on December 2nd for a very special reveal. And lastly, subscribe to the Dawnless Days YouTube channel for more news and content. Join the Discord to chat with our community, and consider lending your skills to the dev team. Release is soon upon us, so until next time, my name is Andy, and on behalf of the Dawnless Days team, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Cheers!